In the heart of the north, a chilling winter wind swept across Winterfell, where young Bran Stark lay in a dream-filled sleep, struggling to reconcile the fragments of his fractured world. The echoes of a haunting dream danced in his mind, where he was guided by a three-eyed raven. Awakened by his mother, Catelyn Stark, the remnants of his dream faded into the stark reality of his injuries and the burden of expectation upon his family. Meanwhile, far to the south in the opulent halls of King's Landing, tensions brewed like a storm on the horizon. Lord Eddard, Ned Stark, the newly appointed Hand of the King, found himself caught in a web of deceit spun by Queen Cersei Lannister and her family. With a heart heavy with the weight of honor, Ned confronted the Queen, demanding answers about her children, Joffrey, Myrcella, and Tommen, whose true parentage had been the subject of whispered rumors and hushed fears. Ned's unease grew as he faced the chilling truth. Those children were not the legitimate heirs of King Robert Baratheon but were instead the result of Cersei's incestuous affair with her brother, Jaime Lannister. As Robert Baratheon embarked on a boar hunt, more interested in the thrill of the chase than the looming shadows of political strife, Ned felt the tightening grip of fate around his family. While the king reveled in his reckless pursuit of glory, Ned sought to confront the storm brewing at court. He tried to impress upon Robert the need to understand the true nature of his court and the danger posed by the Lannisters, but the king, wrapped in his own bravado, shrugged off the warning. In Winterfell, the shrewd Tyrion Lannister arrived, his quick wit and keen intellect immediately setting him apart from his brutish family. Despite the family feud simmering between the Starks and the Lannisters, Tyrion felt a strange kinship with Bran, whose silent suffering resonated with him. Their conversations sparked an unexpected camaraderie, illustrating the complexity of loyalties and connections in a world defined by rivalry and suspicion. Tyrion, ever the pragmatist, offered Bran a glimpse of hope, an opportunity to ride a horse again, a gesture that hinted at the kindness lurking beneath his playful exterior. But Catelyn Stark, driven by a fierce protective instinct for her family, remained restless. Her suspicions about the Lannisters only deepened as she sought to uncover the truth behind Bran's tragic fall. Convinced of their involvement, she took drastic measures, seizing Tyrion at an inn, accusing him of orchestrating an attempt on her son's life. The tension between the two families reached a boiling point, setting the stage for inevitable conflict. As the hunt unfolded, Robert's bravado faltered. In a violent encounter with a wild boar, he sustained a life-threatening injury that would alter the course of the kingdom. Meanwhile, Ned, caught in the crosshairs of political treachery, wrestled with his honor and the safety of his family. The Lannisters were not just a threat, they were a predatory force, ready to consume anyone who stood in their way. The episode drew to a close as shadows lengthened over King's Landing, foreboding the inevitable clash between honor and ambition. Allies would be tested, secrets would unravel, and the fragile peace of Westeros hung by a thread. With the Stark family facing the wrath of the Lannisters and Ned Stark standing on the precipice of a harrowing decision, the Game of Thrones continued, its players ever more cunning and ruthless. In this tale of loyalty, betrayal, and the unyielding quest for power, The Wolf and the Lion unveiled the stark realities of a world where honor is both a weapon and a curse, and where the choices of a few could lead to the downfall of many.